Alright guys, and welcome back to another Education Form of Dead by Daylight Survivor game, and it looks like we are versing a Singularity straight away. Now this map, Suffocation Pit, I need to point out that there is one of the strongest loops available in the middle of the map. Looks like our little TV friend is coming around here. Let's see what he decides to do. We've got a teammate grabbing a device on the left-hand side. Is he coming left or right? He is coming left, and I know he put a camera out to the left, so do you think I'm going to run to the left where he can get me on the camera, or do you think I'm going to go for the wide pathing around the back end? Looks like he is not going to be chasing me. Now, you have to... Ooh, goodness me. You have to note that this map does have 3 gens on both sides, so make sure you're playing to it appropriately. Let's see what he does. Is he going to put a camera outside? I'm going to go right back through that, sweetheart. All right. He's coming around. Guess what? Third time's the charm, baby. All right. We vaulted the window 3 times. We locked the window. He is going to go for a hit. You know what? I'm actually going to high knees towards the window because I'm pretty sure I can make it. I know he has a camera out here. Let's move around to the left-hand side and let's see what's going on. Oh, he came through the other way. Okay, we're going to go for a medium through the window. He didn't put a camera down. That's okay. What are you doing, bud? What's the play here? We vaulted the window 3 times on an unsafe area. And why did I get away with that? Because I had access to drama and I could use the additional movement speed if he mind gave me hit light or anything. But he was really fixated on the pathing that I was currently taking. With drama, I'm able to activate after a 0.5 second delay. I get 25% movement speed. That was more than enough time to make that window, that pallet, or that pallet there. So it's all about paying attention to your surroundings and when you are able to make these decisions. Now, nobody's on gens, which is unfortunate, but he does have corrupt intervention. He spent a little bit of time with me, and I know I had an ally spawn beside me. The new dev update does force players to spawn together. The bad news about EMPs is I can't carry an EMP because it means I can't actually utilize my toolbox. I can see he is directly above me, and I'm actually going to use this EMP to burn that just there, because he's going to be able to see somebody grabbing this. Alternatively, I could just run for a generator. I can see he's currently in chase with one of my teammates, and we got a gen on my left-hand side. Sounds to me like this gen in the middle is being worked on by somebody, and I'm going to... Never mind, somebody was forced off this gen. It's a really good thing that I came through the center of the board. This generator is going to break up a 3 gen. However, keeping in mind, there is still a 3 gen on both sides. Doing one in the middle, one on that side, and one on that side is going to be detrimental, especially for the late game content. It really comes down to the killer is going to understand what resources he still has left alive or available. Alright, generator in the middle map has been completed. There we go. Oh, we can see movement all the way over here. If he goes for a shot with his ability, we'll play around it. That is okay. I don't have a flashlight to play. I think he saw me then. I don't want to stand here and waste time. If I'm standing here and wasting time, I'm not doing objectives. I am going to run through the map. I am going to look at it doing a generator. I know there's one on the far left-hand side. There's no pallet. There's no window. There's nothing to defend yourself with. That little L wall is not going to be enough. There is a generator or a pallet to the right-hand side. We can play off this generator. However, realistically, this is a terrible place to be against any killer. You don't want to be in this situation. I'm not making that window with high knees. The killer will be able to mind game walk around this and M1 me in the back. I could make that, but then I'm in an awkward situation where I'm going to take a hit. If he hits me with his camera, then M1s me, then he shoots his gun, he can follow up and M1 me through that window before I make it. So, getting this generator done is crucial. If I see Kate about a completed gen over here, change of plans, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to do that generator, but I also know that this killer has a 3 gen on both sides of the map, and because of that, I need to play in correspondence to that. I'm going to very quickly burn this, and I'm going to grab this. I haven't done much this game. Yeah, sure, I ran the killer just a little bit. I'm going to grab this so I can take it through the map. I haven't been able to utilize my Commodious toolbox. Now, I am running a socket swivel and scraps because I don't have the right add-ons that I need. I'm running out of wire spools at this point in time. So let's see if we can find a gen over here and work on it. Hi, Kate. How are you, sweetheart? You know what I'm going to do? Kate has one of those, and I'm going to get rid of mine. The reason I'm getting rid of mine is because I can now use my toolbox. If you put the item on the ground, the EMP, it will destroy. Unfortunately, he got it down on that player, but the good news is he got it down on that player away from his 3 gen strat. So let's keep working on this. Feels like the Singularity is struggling a little bit. You need to do fast preparation when it comes to your camera placement. He knows he's got a player on the right. If he comes through the map and applies pressure towards us, he's going to get pressure on 75% of lobby, 50 on both of us, 25 on the player on the hook. Now, because I have information through Kindred and open-handed, I am able to see how far away he is. I have an ally running open-handed, and that is going to be Grim Embrace. Grim Embrace is 15 seconds. By the time I run away and fight another gen, 15 seconds is done. I could have ran and got that EMP, but you know what? I got a couple of charges left in the toolbox, so I'm going to take it. Looks like he's going to find my teammate. It's fine. Doing this gen is going to lead towards no 3 gen available for the killer, and I'm going to be quite happy. 15 seconds is up in about 2 seconds from now, so maybe... You know what? It might actually be Dead Man Switch. It might have actually been Dead Man Switch. Grim Embrace, that would have expired by now. So I think Kate Denson let go of the generator, which put in Dead Man Switch, which put us in an awkward spot. I would happily loop the killer, but right now, am I going to do more looping him or more applying my toolbox towards an objective? Now, because that gen's locked for 50 seconds, I'm not going to wait around for 50 seconds. I'm going to move further. Pallet's already pulled down, which is okay. I can make a vault on this side. I am not going to high knees just yet. I don't think I need to. Let's hold our high knees for a little longer. He needs to start putting cameras. That doesn't matter. What matters is if I walk in front of him right now. Yep. That's okay, because I'm going to high knees right now. As long as I don't get exposure, I'm living the dream. Nice. Got a nice med kit here. I'm going to take a hit because I hesitated. He can lunge through and hit me. That was really good. Unfortunately, my teammate was just out of range and hitting me with the EMP. Use line of sight as long as I can. That way he can't take a teleport shot onto me. Line of sight, block into the vault. Ooh, he might get a sticky hit in my back now because of that. Not going to drop the pallet. No point. Let's use line of sight as long as I can. He got that follow-up hit. Wait. Into the vault. Good. Let's use line of sight again. Use line of sight. Wait. And we're going to do the exact same play again because it looks like he's not hiding his light. He could take a shot in my back right now. He didn't. That's okay. I don't want to give him this god, but it looks like I have to give him something. Ooh, he went to take a shot. I'm going to be able to make the window before he could actually get anything in my back. Remember, he does get extra movement speed while he does this. He can break the pallet really quickly, but he's going to run out of time before he can. And just like that, he has to break it without his ability activated. And let's play to the window on the right-hand side. These two guys are pumping through gens. I'm giving a lot of resources, which is really bad, but at the same time, he lost a lot of pressure on his objectives for that. Let's wait over here and heal. Did you notice that my teammates looped those loops at the start of the game and didn't use the resources? Props to them. If they decided to use the resources, that would have put me in an awkward situation where I would have had to run even further through the map. Because they choose to preserve it, what did they get for it? I was able to loop in the middle while we were able to apply split in different areas. So that was really good play by my allies. It's the little things like that which will make your games a lot more smoother. He is chasing the only... Well, he hasn't even hooked that player. He is chasing the only injured player. I'm going to very quickly use this on myself. I can see he put that camera back up. Let's get rid of that camera. It's a good one for him to have, and I'm going to use it either way to get rid of the effect off myself. So now we know the killer doesn't have a 3-gen on this side of the map, which is good. There might be a generator all the way isolated on the far right, but am I feeling worried or nervous about this player? No, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. He has a lot of cameras prepped in the center of the map. Looks like we got the generator here completed. There should be one near the shack or inside the shack. I'm pretty sure it was inside the shack, but I could be wrong. So let's see if there is a gen over here that I can get done, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fast forward. There's no point. The beautiful thing about Built to Last is I can refill any item that I have currently in my hands, including a key that allows me to see auras. I don't like the idea of him being able to... I can take a hit for her if I need to. I took the hit for her, which is unfortunate. I think he might have got the hit on her through the window. I'm not 100% sure. It's safety first. Remember, everybody is everybody's responsibility. That is a solo queue player that I took the hit for. I need to make sure he'd get through that. Now, why did I do that? Look at the HUD. Look at the information provided right now. Yes, I took a hit, but what is currently happening? We have two teammates stacked on a generator doing something somewhere. I need to find a door and get straight in front of the door because by the time I find my allies, the door will be ready to be opened. Actually, these two teammates aren't stacked. They're both splitting two separate gens when there are 3 gens left. I'm going to wait in front of the door. Maybe he has access to nowhere to hide. Maybe, not nowhere to hide, sorry, no way out. Maybe we're going to be able to just apply pressure straight to the door right now. Let's see what's currently going on. Let's get straight on the door. Right, generator on the far left was able to be completed. Now, me taking that hit might have been the difference between her making all these extra loops that she's been able to make. So props to her. My teammate looks like he's coming over. We're going to get a nice heal out of my ally. I'm going to let him heal me first. That way he can run through the map. If he waits till after the door and then does a different play, it could be a little bit more sticky. This is going to save more time. I'm going to get straight on the door. I didn't get the door done in time. That's alright. Heal has been done, and now what do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to play to us, or he's going to play to the camping this one door that isn't opened? We are not emotionally attached to this door. I could easily run through the map and go to the other door. He wants to play around this. I have no intention of doing it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I found my ally, but that's okay. I'm going to take a heal and a body block if I need to. I could probably get that door done based on the fact that he's fixated on my teammate. He's got an EMP and he's going to hit 2 players with it. That's going to be huge, even if he takes an M1 in the back. He took a double hit on the other girl. Hopefully she's not running to that door because that door is not nearly done. Yep, she thought the door was nearly done, and that is a solo queue player. I could high knees and look for a body block, or I could get to the door first. Make sure I'm taking the hit for her. Oh no, I screwed it up! Alright, that's okay. I'll come back for her. She's not on death hook. What I can do is I can prep the door. I shouldn't have been sidestepping too much, and I should have been looking at the killer rather than looking at my ally. That's okay. A little bit of a hiccup, but nobody is dead. Door is open. Let's get rid of this EMP off of me. He's going to try and force me out, but I'm not going to let him. He's going to need to hit me to force me out, and I'm going to play to this pallet before he gets a hit on my back. There you go. We're able to get the sidestep. I'm okay getting shot by his ability here. That's okay, because realistically, I need to make sure she's getting healed up, and that's exactly what's happening right now. You're going to shoot it? Okay, good stuff. Then we're going to just keep running around this loop against the Singularity, and now I'm going to high knees, that way he can't get the hit in my back. And I'm going to just take the spacing towards the door. I'm going to scream, he's going to get a shot in my back, and he might get an M1, but I am out, the other girl's healed, and we got the pressure. I made a bit of a hiccup then, but everyone was able to get out at the end of the game. You don't need to panic against the Singularity, it's that simple. If he overshoots his ability, he needed to bait his ability a little more, and just go for a quick shot, make the sound, and then hide his light and moonwalk and go for a hit through the pallet. It would have worked on me. Anyways, guys, that's been an educational, informative Dead by Daylight Survivor game. If you enjoyed the educational, informative commentaries, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do educational, informative content over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.